everyone. My name is H. Wrong tab. Was it or okay? Okay. Hopefully, you guys see the game now. First time streaming. Anyway, I'm here with my little boyfriend Blue. Go ahead, man.
Hello, geeks. Hello, geeks, gamer nerds, and fans of all things awesome. My name is Booble777, and here I am here to do a little bit of commentary slash of observation playthrough of my girlfriend Trotani H as she plays through Okami HD.
Yeah. Press start new game.
Okami. I'll be doing the majority of the narration, which is, you know, nothing major.
I'll try to do some.
Long, long ago. A tiny hamlet known as Kamiki lay nestled in a grove of proud and beautiful cherry blossoms. Each and every tree around the quiet burg was honored as a god. However, the village was not without its dark secrets. To satiate the appetite of Orochi, a fearsome cave-dwelling beast, a young maiden was offered as a sacrifice at the annual festival. With a body like a mountain and 8 heads mounted on necks the size of tree trunks, its blood-red eyes alone were said to curse anyone who gazed into them. No one dared disobey the horrific beast. When the night of the sacrifice drew near, a mysterious white wolf appeared outside the village. This wolf, its coat as brilliant as snow, was dubbed Shiranui. The wolf kept a watchful eye on anyone who ventured outside
The village.
And made a habit of patrolling the streets at night. People assumed the wolf was to be a familiar of Orochi. One villager took it upon himself to face the fearsome Shiranui. The warrior, Nagi, attempted many times to challenge the wolf, but his attempts were thwarted by Shiranui's swift movements. Before long, the night of the accursed festival had arrived. A white-plumed arrow heralded the coming sacrifice. Piercing the sky, the arrow sunk its shaft squarely into the home of Nami, the village's most beautiful maiden. Nagi, harboring a secret love for Nami, was enraged by this sign. Determined to put an end to Orochi once and for all, Nagi traveled to the beast's cave in place of his beloved. The Moon Cave, a place as dark as evil itself, served as the home, Orochi's home, as Nagi stood bravely before the entrance. A beast appeared, eyes glowing crimson upon 8 thrashing necks. Orochi stood tall before him, anxious for another sacrifice. Nagi leapt with incredible grace, swinging his blade valiantly. On and on he sliced well into the moonless night. But Orochi's hide was like steel, the blade left nary a scratch. At long last, Nagi, his energy spent from the intense battle, dropped to his knees, fatigued and gasping for breath. He knew he was staring death in the face. It was then that the wolf appeared. As if to protect Nagi, it stood its ground before Orochi. In the darkness of the cave, the wolf's coat shone brilliantly. Alas, it was bearing its fearsome claws, Shiranui leapt forward toward Orochi. Orochi reared its terrifying heads, readying its fangs for battle. The two beasts struggled wildly, thrashing in the darkness. Mysterious and terrifying, the spectacle continued. Shiranui summoned gusts of divine wind to counter Orochi's flames. As Orochi closed in on Shiranui, sharpened claws glistening, a gigantic tree suddenly sprouted forth, shielding the wolf. Shiranui fought gallantly to gain the upper hand. However, Orochi, protected by a mystical power, was not easily bested. Shiranui, covered in gashes, majestic coat dyed crimson, stood exhausted before the mighty Orochi. Orochi saw a chance to strike what would be the final blow. But Shiranui refused to give in, with its last ounce of strength. The majestic wolf gazed heavenward and unleashed a mighty howl. Suddenly, the black clouds overhead dissipated. The light from above glinted off Nagi's sword as a beacon of hope. Guided by his sword, Nagi, who had been taking shelter in the shadows, stood proudly to face his adversary, channeling all his strength into his scarred and battered arms. He leapt ferociously toward Orochi, his sword poised high. The golden sword danced in his hands like a puppet on a string. One by one, Orochi's fearsome heads separated from their owner. Orochi's broken body collapsed in a lake of its own blood. In that instant, The curse that plagued the villagers was lifted. As the battle subsided, the sun shone once again in the sky. Shiranui had succumbed to Orochi's poison and struggled to breathe. Nagi scooped the beast into his arms and returned to Kamiki.
Sorry if that was too fast.
When they reached the village, Shiranui was no longer moving. The village elder gently stroked the wolf's head. In response, Shiranui let out a hoarse and pitiful bark. Then closed its eyes and drifted off as if into slumber. Peace had at last returned to Kamiki village. In honor of Shiranui's heroic exploits, the villagers erected a shrine and placed a statue of the wolf within it. Nagi's sword was christened Tsukuyomi and placed inside the moon cave. The villagers all looked forward to an age of endless peace. However, this is not the end of the story.
Nope.
There is more to this tale than most people know. 100 years had passed since Nagi and Shiranui's heroic exploits. It happened so quickly that no one in the village even took notice.
Is this the legendary sword?
Is this Tsukuyomi, the sword that banished the dreaded Orochi?
No, it couldn't
No.
be.
Could be. Just a legend. Nothing but a fairy tale.
Are you sure about that?
Oh, he who seeks power, he who has broken my bonds. Speak the words I wish darkness onto the world. Utter that prayer unto me and unleash my power.
How about no? How about no? How about I just, like, you let me live and I just run away from you?
Orochi looks sick.
He does. In game, yes, he does. Just wait until we actually fight him. Yes, we do actually fight him later. More than once, actually.
Well, I would assume he's the final boss.
No, he's not, actually. We do fight him and then he runs away. So, spoilers for later. So.
Hey, really?
Kind of. I think he runs away. I don't remember. It's been a long time I played this game, so.
Well, either way, whoever that was, they had no reason to pick up the sword and mess everything up like they did. So
Yeah, they kind of messed up. A
horrible tragedy suddenly swept over the. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, sorry. A horrible tragedy suddenly swept over the land. However, there was one village that seemed to escape the terrible curse. Go ahead, babe.
The tiny settlement of Kamiki village enjoyed the protection of a sacred tree. It is here that the real story begins.
Yep. Which,
Wood Sprite Sakuya.
how troublesome. This is just like ancient prophecy of doom. What has transpired to bring about such calamity? We must act quickly. There is no time to lose. My power has diminished over the years that I have spent protecting this area. I don't have much time left in this world. Amaterasu, now is the time. We have never needed your power more. Shine your divine light upon this broken, polluted world. Let your heavenly rays become our hope as you guide us all. Okami! Amaterasu. Now it's Ami.
Okami Amaterasu.
Now it's Ami. Ah, that divine white light, that beauty and grace. The only one capable of such a wondrous spectacle is none other than our mother and origin of all that is Amaterasu. How delightful to see that the survivor of the brave sacrifice field.
The
Oh,
savior whose brave sacrifice
bleh.
sealed away the
Thank you.
so many years ago
Go ahead.
has not changed one bit. Seeing you emerge after so many years spent as a statue brings
Happiness to my heart.
happiness to my heart.
If, like, oh, almost like, that's nice. It's like, I'm gonna lay here. Oh, that's you. To gaze upon you and take in the condition of the sky. Oh, I like the background of the different waves. Since your untimely departure from our midst, the world has succumbed. Subsumed? Yeah.
Succumbed
Yeah. Sorry.
to devious and vicious beasts.
They have ravaged our fine and bountiful country of
Bountiful
Nippon. Nippon?
Nippon. Nippon.
But
But never have the circumstances been worse
worse.
than they are at this very moment.
Please use your banish. Use your powers to banish the darkness and punish those who do us
Who
harm.
was harm?
Hmm? Eh? What's this? Something has stolen my robe. There she is, the laugh. Phew! What on earth? You again. It's you again, Bug. Ow, 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 ow. Are you nuts? Why, you're a little thing. You
The
sure.
thing, you sure make a big mess. Oh, God. I was just trying to make the conversation a bit more interesting. That's all.
You were napping in my clothes again, Bug.
Bug, I told you 1,000 times not to call me that.
Like, or did.
I'm a wandering artist.
Name's Insoon. Wondering honors. Insoon. I'll show you just how great I am. And it will. Like, refresh. Just froze this artwork on my face. Like, get my artwork.
Check it out. Even cuter than the real thing, no?
What's with you, Furball? You kind of down in the dumps. Actually, you look kind of familiar. I got it. You just look like the statue of Shimururi. Nom. I'm gonna eat you now. Blech. Or not.
Whoa,
Whoa.
what do you think you're doing?
Eating you?
Are you crazy?
Maybe.
A handsome guy like me should never be covered in wolf slobber.
A little bit too late about that.
Oh.
You regret messing with the great Insoon.
Don't make me use my prize sword Dinkomaru against you.
Let me guess. You're a brush. I'm just guessing that's his price sword. I'm just guessing.
Probably.
What's that growling?
What's that growling sound? Why is it so dark anyway?
Okay, God, Amaratu. I have used all the power I have to
Protect Kamiki Village. Go ahead.
the village lives on. Their spirit lie increased in taste in my food. But if free, and the village will be reborn. I trusted in you. I know that you will need to lead us down the right path. Only the awesome power can restore the life into the world. Reasonable. Good to know. But, hold on. Okay. Gameplay. Okay. Go in here. Go inside the tree. Where are we? Pretty much tutorial. I'll come back and save later.
now, progress.
Yes. Cool. Yeah. I know. Make decision. How long? Why am I not called Okami? Is it
You ever heard of the spirits of the brush? Let me tell you something, brother.
Okami? This one. Oh, take it all day to explain. Please no. I like how the game previews you of the brush stroke you're gonna get. I just realized that.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I mean, they gotta show off the game mechanics somehow, right?
Yeah. I have master called yeah. I don't know how you got that system, but okay. Okay.
How can anybody have the power to master all 13? Yeah. Shiranui did. Or we don't know if Shiranui had all 13, but we know that Shiranui had at least 3 of them.
But we know the original had some of the brushes. We don't know how many.
At least 2.
At least 2. At least
They had the tree and the wind that we know for sure.
we know for sure of. I like how the game is like, I'm ready to like. Oh wait, I'm not ready. Oh, it counted! Yay! I'm happy.
What? What, you get it first try?
Yeah, I was trying to get it on top of it, but it was like it was kind of close, and like game was like, yeah, I'm gonna count that. I was like, yay, it counted.
Yomigami. Yomigami. Okay.
Cute blew up on. Oh, not.
It looks really cool.
Yes, really cool. Restore. you like you like how the voices how they talk in this game, babe.
I do. I like it. It's enjoyable.
I'm just happy I get to show you this
Your powers
game.
in the heaven and renew the flow of stardust. Cool.
Oh, hi, Gemma. Gemma is my cat. Gemma, say hi.
We love Gemma. She's great.
Yeah. She's on my lap. Well. One thing I'm going to do is... Gemma, I can't see the timer. Thank you. She's like, it's like, like, see the timer.
Gemma being Gemma. The River of Heavens. I wonder if drawing some. Hang on, babe. Don't go so fast. Don't go so
Oh,
fast.
hey. Sorry.
Going way too fast.
I can redo it again.
Okay. River of the Heavens. Wonder if drawing some stardust would get the river flowing again. Okay. Nah, it's one thing to fix a bridge, but fixing a starry river? Yeah. There's no way you could pull off a stunt like that.
Are you sure about that? Okay. That's passed. Well, with that, I'm gonna save.
Yeah.
And past the 30-hour mark, I'm gonna grab this.
30-minute mark, babe.
30. Past a little bit 30-hour mark, but
Half an hour.
yeah. Go. Check out more. You can look. And then now, guys.
Coming handy later.
And then with that, I saved. And then with that, I'll see you guys on the next playthrough of Okami HD. And next time we'll cross the river of the Starry River to get the next brush, which is the Power Strike. So with that, my name is Rose, and this is my boyfriend Blue, and we'll see you, and don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel.
And drop a comment and be sure to check out my channel, which there'll be a link in the description. So
Yes. And make sure you love me. Hey, Kami. Bye.